Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, diving back into the 10-star Kizuna Clash with a bit of a team comp that involves SHAKA, but not your own Vegapunk. Now, obviously, you can bring whatever friend captain you like. However, if you're somebody on this banner and you got SHAKA, you could probably find Vegapunk friend captains. Hit up the Discords, hit up the Reddit servers, hit up the YouTube comments. There's lots of people out there that have Vegapunk, including myself. So we all got a bunch of new friend slots. You guys are subs to the channel. If you guys are members, hit me up because I'll definitely add you guys. But if you got SHAKA, hopefully this video will help you guys out. So starting off with the strength variation, we're utilizing Law as captain this time. Totally overlooked Law as a cerebral captain, to be honest. Don't know why. He's a fantastic unit. It was one of my favorite units for a very, very long time. Still kind of is, to be honest. Now, Pythagoras on this team, look, he's completely replaceable. I thought he was a 3-turn chain boundary unit, but he's not. He's only a 2-turn. So, unfortunately, the intimidation hits, and then you don't get to get the carryover anyway. So, like I said, if you guys don't have Pythagoras, just replace Pythagoras with anything here. But the main character you want is Karasu. Karasu is going to remove the special bind and the 2 turns of cooldown on stage 2. So make sure you guys have him maxed out. He's going to be able to be very, very good on that particular stage. On the final stage for this variation, you get bind on your right-hand side, but Vegapunk takes care of that. You get Despaired later on. But SHAKA is going to be the man for that. You also get Poison Orbs, and you can't use a Chain Boost, nor can you use Chain Boundary. Very, very annoying there. But there's also a Tandem Orb barrier, so use Robin and Koala to get around that. They're going to be your Color Affinity Booster, they're going to be your Orb Booster, and they can remove that barrier. We're going to use SHAKA to remove the Poison Sockets. He's also going to Delay, which is really nice. He increases the Color Affinity boost. And then we can use Law to be our attack booster, our tap timing booster. And then with his super type, he can apply a conditional boost as well. And if you tap with the Tandem Orb, he bypasses that immunity that's up there, and you can actually get the conditional buff as well. Vegapunk, he's just going to fill in the rest of the buffs for you. You can use the base stats and the chain boost. His chain boost isn't affected by interrupts, so make sure you choose the chain boost. Very important with that, because you do need to go above a 3.5 times chain to do a little bit of damage. But as you guys can see here, we have the super tandem of Vegapunk thanks to both SHAKA, Robin, and Pythagoras. But again, Pythagoras is completely placeable in this team. And as you can see, you just do a lot of damage, man. You just do a lot of damage. So, oh, actually, Law doesn't go through immunity. I lied about that. But either way, he's still a super class. Alright, moving on to the Psy variation. We're utilizing a friend captain Vegapunk once again with SHAKA, obviously, because that's the name of the video. Shout out to Toadski for the friend captain. Wink, wink. Let me know in the comment section below how many of you guys think it took before Toadski off-screened Vegapunk. But we're using Uta once again. Uta is fantastic for this fight because she has a bunch of healing shenanigans. She can increase attack and orbs just like Vegapunk can, and then you can use Vegapunk on turn 2 as well to just increase your HP threshold. Now, I included Chopper on this team purely just for an overheal factor, but you didn't actually need it. So he's kind of replaceable too. He's just here for resistance down. Also, if you have the Shiryu support, you can definitely use the Shiryu support because you have a lot of HP on this particular team. So you don't really need to use SHAKA on turn 2. But SHAKA was kind of built for this stage. You do take 60,000 damage thanks to the poison. And then you need to have over 135,000 HP with sockets or 150,000 without it. So if you use SHAKA here, it's great because he actually gives you 2 turns of a damage reduction, and he removes the poison. But again, Shiryu can take care of the poison, and then you can sort of just tank the shot moving into the final stage. You do want to use the Robin Koala special here for the 3-turn orb boost as well. They also give you the carryover color affinity buff, and with that, you can actually get a lot more damage output. As you guys can see here, literally before I even use the Chopper special, I'm at 180,000 HP. So you don't actually need SHAKA. You can use the Shiryu support, tank this shot, and get more damage output on this final stage with an increased color affinity boost as well as a massive conditional boost as well. So really, really nice stuff there. We're going to be utilizing Vegapunk to remove the special bind on our sailors on the final stage. All orbs will be a 90% attack down, so you do need to make sure that you keep the tandem and the bomb orbs. With Vegapunk, as you can see here, you can choose the chain boost or the base stat boost like I do, or if you save SHAKA, I would pick the conditional boost, and then probably just pick the base stats and the condition, because Pythagoras is still going to give you a chain boost anyway. Pythagoras, whilst gives you the double stacking chain, because you already have that, it's not super essential, and another buff's always going to be better than increasing one you already have. Alright, so finally we have the Dex variation, and For the Dex variation, we're utilizing Shirahoshi Mancherry on the team. The pain is going to be like a huge pain, no pun intended, for like most players when it comes to this particular fight. So having a way around that is going to be the best thing for you. Now, unfortunately, there's really not too many options that can do that. You have the not Kizuna Boa and Shirahoshi Mancherry. Really, they're the only two. But for this team, we're utilizing Shirahoshi Mancherry because you get a bunch of healing back as well, and that's just really, really nice. SHAKA can remove the Despair in the final stage, so I've opted to not go with Corazon and Laura's Captain. I'm using Vivi instead to get around the special bind. But potato, like, it doesn't really matter. Just Vivi just holds a lot more value on the team than what Corazon and Law does, because you do want a 3-turn Orb Boost and a 3-turn attack boost for the final stage to get around the random interrupts. On stage 2, you have to deal with 5 turns of Threshold and 5 turns of attack down. Karina from the Nami Karina variation will easily take care of this though. Don't stress, you can just use her special. She's going to remove that. She's also going to give you an Orb buff. Plus, you can use the Vivi Super Type to get an attack boost, and you can just easily kill Rob Lucci on this stage. Unfortunately, Rob Lucci hits you with Red Haki moving into the final stage. If he didn't, it would make this fight way more bearable because you could just bink the Vivi and the Reiju special here, and then you don't have to worry too much about the pain. But unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with it. Now, you do take Despair first as well. Well, you take the pain and then you take the Despair. And Despair lowers your HP threshold because of the, like, removes the captain abilities. Unfortunately, after level 30, you're going to have to deal with Special Bind, so you're really going to have to either rely on Vivi to get around the Special Bind, or if the Despair blocks her, you need to use Vegapunk first. It's just unfortunate the way it is. I think you might get binded later on down the line too, which could be problematic. We're going to use the base stat boost and the chain boost of Vegapunk. We have a attack boost, orb boost, and color affinity boost already. Shirahoshi Mancherry can remove that pain for us. They're also going to heal us back up if we do take any pain damage from the Vegapunk special. With this, we have attack, orbs, color affinity, chain boost, base stats, a super type, and a super class. Double super type for what units are hitting with rainbow damage, being Vegapunk, SHAKA, and Vivi. You also have the Super Tandem thanks to Nami and SHAKA, so that way you can do a lot of damage. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That is going to wrap up the SHAKA only video for the 10-star Kizuna. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, if you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.